Alright. Hello fellow viewers and welcome back to yet another stream, and well, you know the deal, it's Saturday, that's usually where I do the Safari stream, and now we are in the last area, so area 6. There's 2 shinies that I'm missing that I still haven't gotten yet, and those 2 are Pineco and, or Pineco actually, still not sure how you pronounce that. Well, it's Pineco or Shuckle. And as always, I started a poll, so you can help me decide which one I'm gonna go with. My personal choice now would be Pineco, but of course this is a democratic channel, so I definitely listen to what my viewers want. Right, so while I wait for the poll results, let's see, with an adamant synchronizer and a delay of 261, because we're sweet scenting. Gonna go for the, oh, never mind, people have voted for Shuckle. That was pretty close, or very quick. Alright, so with Shuckle in Pokéfinder, you cannot find Shuckle in, I mean, it is in the Safari Zone, but you need, as in encounter type, hit Rock Smash, and then in the location tab, scroll down until you find Safari Zone Area 6. There's only one that can appear there, that's Shuckle. And the Rock Smash delay is 85, not the usual 100 or 261, because that is for sweet scent only. And who do we have here already? Hey there, Philip Frell, welcome back to the stream. How you doing? And you too, Evita, welcome back to the stream. How are you two doing? I hope you're doing good. I've heard that there was a pretty nasty storm where you live. Okay, that didn't register. Let me try again. There we go. What's in the egg? Yeah, I have an egg with me that doesn't really, it's not for the, I actually forgot what's in the egg. Honestly, might actually hatch this stream. Probably not gonna be a shiny. But I had that egg lying around on my Pokemon box thing, my save file, and I completely forgot what's in it. So maybe I'm gonna find out, who knows. Cold but grand. Yeah, it's as much of a mystery what's in the egg to you as it is to me. I literally forgot what is supposed to be in the egg. Okay, so with our Rock Smash RNG, you just pick a rock that you can Rock Smash. Of course, make sure that you have a Pokemon in your team that can actually use Rock Smash, and then you hit yes, or with the yes or no prompt, click yes, and then this text should come up. Your Pokemon uses Rock Smash, and then you need to wait until the Eontimer hits 0. That's how it works. Are you hatching it? I mean, not really, but I thought, I mean, I can keep it in the team. It doesn't really hurt. Doesn't ruin the RNG process. But I've literally, like I said before, I forgot what is inside. Hey there, Saltman, welcome back to the stream. How you doing? Pineco, my goat. I thought it was Volbeat though. But yeah, Pineco or Pineco is an interesting one. I have an egg in my team that I transferred from Pokemon Box, and I literally forgot what's in it. It could be those special eggs that you get from storing enough Pokemon onto Pokemon Box, but I think it's one of these eggs that I bred, or that I got from the, you know, where you put the Pokemon, where they always keep saying, oh, we don't know how that egg got here. I'm like, no, you definitely know. We all know how they make new babies. I wonder if they just say that, but they're lying in universe because the protagonist is a kid and they don't want to say that. You think it's a Swablu? It could be, yeah. In Pokemon Box, one of the special Pokemon that you could get in these eggs is a Swablu. And the special thing about these eggs is essentially they know moves that they usually wouldn't know. Like, I think the Swablu, you get one with, if I remember correctly, with False Swipe. So usually Swablu does not learn False Swipe. You're gonna guess it's a Sunkern? I don't think it's a Sunkern, but as I said before, I forgot what it is. If it's a Swablu, what do I get as a prize? Do you want the Swablu, if it really is indeed one? I already have multiple of that specific special Pokemon Box gift. I actually forgot the exact numbers, but depending on how many Pokemon you store onto Pokemon Box, you get different Pokemon. One is a Zigzagoon with extreme speed. Another one is Swablu with False Swipe. And then there's a Skitty, but what was the move again that it gets? I actually forgot. Manifesting the Sunkern. And of course, no shiny. Or no encounter at all, so I can't even calibrate. Hey there, Fiery Charmeleon, welcome back to the stream. How you doing? Hopefully you're doing good. No, it's definitely a Sunkern, I can tell. He has psychic powers, he knows that it's a Sunkern. Yeah, this egg. I don't know what's inside because I forgot. So Charmeleon, the last Wild Wednesdays that I did, the two last ones, were actually Pokemon or shinies that I hunted for you. And whenever you want to, or whenever you're ready, we can arrange a trade. Alright, being careful not to ram into anything because one of my viewers named Rayman has told me that if you run into things, then that can advance frames, which I don't want. That makes RNG manipulation a bit more complicated. Unnecessarily so. Or unreliable, I think that's a better word. Should I stop gambling for shiny Anorith? You're already giving up? Like what? Do you, how many resets are you in? Tomorrow want to trade? If indeed if your hunch or your guess is correct, then yeah, sure. But I remember we can't trade over Pokemon Home because you can't get home unless you're 18. I actually completely forgot about that. You lost count? Ah, I see. I have like these, what are they called again? These little things where you can, I mean I can't show it, but I have, maybe I can, you can just turn it around and it's like a clicker. And it's a count clicker or click counter. I have no idea how you call them, but I have one, an old one. And that's a good thing. That's usually how I would count. I like the sensation of hitting the button and then it making a clicking sound. I did find my Shining Pearl, yes, but I don't have a, how do you say, I haven't started playing it yet because I wanted to start that with a live stream and playing it blind. But maybe I can quickly start a save file on my my husband's Switch. And like, how long do you need to play in Shining Pearl until you are able to trade? Because apparently in Legends Arceus you have to play for at least 2 hours or 2 hours in, and then you can trade, which that's a lot. Yeah, I don't know what else to say. That's a lot of time. But yeah, I did indeed find the Shining Pearl and the other game as well. Now I just need to find my leaf green. It has to be somewhere. I don't think it just vanished. Until we get to Sand Gem and have a Pokédex. Remind me what Sand Gem is, because I've played the games in German and the names are different. Is that the first or second town? Other than your starting town, of course. I might actually have to specify this. And again, no encounter, goddamn Rock Smash. Only 10% encounter rate. So theoretically, if you do 100 Rock Smashes, if you break 100 rocks, you're gonna get 10 encounters. The town the professor lives in. Ah, okay. So that is actually pretty quick then, no? I also found the other game, maybe not Shining Pearl, but maybe Scarlet, or well, in my case Violet, maybe that's even quicker. Again, I'm asking because I'm not sure, I haven't played the games yet. Sandgem Town is Sandgem in German, so it's rather close. Oh! Well, thank you, Q-Place. Welcome back to the stream, by the way. I hope you're doing good. I completely forgot that they have almost the same name in those languages. Oh, you don't like Scarlet and Violet? I mean, I can't form an opinion yet because, you know, I haven't played it yet. I've bought it second-hand because I got a good deal, basically. I was not ready to play it, to pay full price for that. Doing well? Oh, that's great. Kinda tired, but still, it's time to stream. I did take a nap before, so that I wouldn't be too tired. Then at least get some sleep. For some reason lately, I've not been getting the best sleep, no idea why. And I might actually start tomorrow's stream a bit earlier, so that I can end it earlier, because Monday morning there's need to be somewhere. But yeah, let's hope that at least I'm gonna get a Shuckle either, or a Pineco. At least something. Scarlet and Violet has an amazing story and gorgeous music, but the graphic and the glitches are overwhelming. I mean, I've seen the performance issues, I've seen other people play it, and yeah, let's just say I was really disappointed. I mean, I expect much better from a franchise that makes more money than something like Star Wars. So there's literally no excuse. Also for the okay, sorry, I just got distracted. I saw a weird light outside the window. I wonder what that was, but looks like that was a... Oh, these new cars with their headlights, they're just way too... I mean, they're just so bright. They always keep blinding me. But yeah, as I said before, the performance issues are really horrible. Literally no excuse. Also the deck set, there's no excuse for that either. You can definitely fit even more Pokemon. I mean, technically, you can put more than 65,000 Pokemon onto the GBA games as well. So them saying, oh, it doesn't fit, no, that's not true. The DLC is also really nice, especially with the zombie apocalypse mystical Pokemon event at the end. I mean, I already have these Pokemon because I did a thing. I cloned some nice shinies of mine. Specifically, shiny legendaries. And I just went on Pokemon Home and traded them. And now I have all of these legendaries, even though I haven't even played the game yet. No one can tell me that the last event wasn't fun. I'm not saying that the game doesn't have fun parts, I'm very certain that it does. But, well, let's see how that goes. Hey there, Decepticon AI, welcome back to the stream, how you doing? You have a Charizard, as in a shiny Charizard? If that is the case, then congratulations, that is really a nice shiny. BDSP better, Sword and Shield better, Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon better, Auras better, XY better, Black and White 2 better, Heart Gold, Soul Silver better. Yep. I mean, from the little things that I've seen, I can definitely tell the game has not been optimized at all. But to be fair, optimization has seemingly always been a problem with Game Freak. Apparently they really messed up the programming in Gold and Silver, and it took Satoru Iwata, RIP legend. It was him who actually refined the algorithm so that they could even fit Kanto onto the cartridge as well. I doubt that they could have done that without him. I'm not saying they're bad programmers, they're just, the team is too small. And they're not getting the funding. Like I feel like they put the money, they don't put that into the main games, they put that somewhere else. Be it the card game or the anime, and even then, I know, I never really been that much of a fan of the anime. You're rating every Kantomon, all 151 of them. Here's all the game I'm using to rate them. Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald, Fire Red and Leaf Green, Diamond, Pearl and Platinum, Heart Gold, Soul Silver, Black and White 2, XY and Auras. Ah, okay, so you're not just seeing them in the Kanto context, but in general. That's a good thing. It's also not Pokemon's fault that Scarlet and Violet is laggy, as it's 60 FPS on PC with better graphics and all. It's the Switch's fault. Yes, I do agree partially. It's a shame that Nintendo just doesn't... I get their mantra about they want to use outdated hardware or not as strong hardware and they can still do magic with them. I do agree with that, but they just haven't done that anymore. As in, if I remember correctly, the SNES back then, when it came out in 1991, that was a powerhouse. And it has an amazing library of games as well. Why can't we go back to that? I think that was peak Nintendo in technical terms. But yeah, if the Switch was a bit more powerful, definitely that would help as well. But I also think it's just an optimization problem.
To Rhythm and Pixels Radio.
If you also look into the code of Sun and Moon, you just... I mean, as someone who has learned how to program and all, it's just... Why would you do that? Just choices that make absolutely no sense. For example, one, they just have... what's her name again? Lily, I think? The really pale platinum blonde girl. Who has Nebby in the back. They just made multiple models that are put on the multiple islands, and they just exist simultaneously. And why would you even do that? You can just take one model and then put it there, or just load it. It just makes absolutely no sense why they would make it like this. Scarlet Violet has GameCube graphics, yeah, kind of. Legends Arceus also has GameCube graphics, but it's still enjoyable. Yeah, I mean, it's a video game still. Gameplay is more important than graphics. That's just how it is. People who say the graphics are the most important part is a bicycle that's beautiful, but non-functional. Is that a better bicycle than a bicycle that looks okay, but it works? No. At least that's like an analogy that I commonly use to explain my reasoning. Compared to other RPGs, Pokemon's graphics were always a tad shoddy. Yeah, I mean... True. Although I have to say now with these sprites here, I mean GBA graphics wise, Gen 3 and also with Gen 2, those were okay. I mean, they weren't bad graphics. But definitely since they went into 3D, it kind of started going downhill. At least visual wise. Diamond, Pearl, Platinum look beautiful, by the way. I love the SRPG style. And also in Black and White, as well as Black and White 2, the animated sprite, they have so much character, so much personality. And when we hopped over through to the brain, please work now. If you can tell, I'm kind of still tired, but hey, streaming time. But yeah, I just realized that once we jumped over to 3D, so many Pokemon look worse. And they look so boring, like their in-game animation, in-battle animations just... They look very boring. And then if you go a couple of years back, Genius Sonority Games, they have more personality in their animations. And I always had to laugh when Generation 7 came out and people were like, oh my god, the trainers, they stand there in battle. And I'm like, yeah, that's what they did in the, like on the GameCube in 2004. That's nothing new. Like we already had that. That's not a new thing. Yeah, I mean, I understand your your nostalgia for these games. Diamond, Platinum, Pearl looks good, but it isn't perfect. The DS has better games. Better games visually, yeah, or graphically speaking, yeah, definitely. Need to stop comparing Pokemon to other AAA titles. They always struggled with graphics a tad and optimization was always a problem. Actually, I don't really agree with you there. I think we definitely can compare them because look at the kind of revenue that Pokemon as a franchise makes. We can definitely say, hey, you make so much money every year. We can definitely could get like a, not a AAA, a quadruple A game. If that even exists. I'm just making that up now, but I mean, it's really underwhelming compared to how much money they have and how much resources they have. I still hate Scarlet and Violet, couldn't get myself to enjoy it genuinely. I'd be interested what my reaction would be. I mean, the first one that I'm gonna play is dependent on the, I mean, I did a poll on that on my channel once. And the number one was, I think, it was Legends Arceus. Let me check again. Yes, it was Legends Arceus at number 1 with 69%. And then Pokemon Violet and then Shining Pearl. Stream not up? What do you mean? People complained about Black and White's animations because the sprites kept clipping and some stuff looked odd. I mean, people always complain, to be fair. But yeah, I mean, still Black and White were good games. And the sprites had tons of, I mean, I like that. Wish they went with the Battle Revolution sprites in X and Y, or sprites, not in this case, but models. 3D models. And they keep saying, oh, but they have thousands of Pokemon, you can't make all the new models. Yeah, you can, just increase the number of your team. I mean, the team is just, I think, barely under or over 100, which is not enough. It just isn't. If they hired more people, and if the management was actually like, okay, these people, they are only this team, they will animate lizard-like Pokemon, these will animate feline Pokemon, these will animate object Pokemon, whatever pertains to their strength, and then that would definitely work out. X and Y was and is still so weird to me when you play it. Just feels unfinished, which is why I'm glad they are doing ZA now. I think ZA is probably, I mean, I don't like the direction that the Pokemon games are going nowadays. I have to, I mean, I said that a lot and I just have to be honest. But let's see, maybe they're gonna get much better, who knows. The moment when Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl is the best looking mainline game, or mainline Gen 8-9 game. I don't have a problem with the chibi style. It's just, like, the Pokemon following you and all that, it just looks ridiculous. And there's no, like, there's no excuse for that. At least it looks like a Switch game. If a Wii game from 2007 can make Golbat look badass, yeah. But I do like Genius Sonority. It's really a shame that the only thing they're doing now is that Pokemon Cafe mobile game, which I don't really care about. They probably think, oh, like a 3D, a new Battle Revolution would be pointless. I don't think so. And oh, let's see, maybe I'm gonna make a video about this. There's a idea that I had how to revolutionize Pokemon battles in 3D, how to make them look even better, even more immersive. And I don't understand why they haven't done that yet. Of course it does take a lot of work, but once that's done, then you can just basically reuse that over and over again while you polish the models a bit and update them for the next generations. You love Black and White? Well, that's understandable. I wish a 3DS game from 2013 can do that too. Yeah, I mean, that is just embarrassing, no? And no more triple battles, which, why? I love those. I really, really like those. I miss them. Game Freak is understaffed? Yeah, absolutely. Which is why they're working together with Ilka. Oh, Ilka were those the guys who made Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl? Because I do have my gripes with that. Also, they're, I don't know, they seem to make the same mistakes as the very same mistakes that Game Freak also has done. You love the 2009 to 2012 DS/Wii era. My favorite era is the GameCube GBA one, because I just think Colosseum and XD, especially XD, that was definitely peak. And you being able to transfer them from your GBA game to the GameCube back then, that was just amazing. Yeah, Golbat has a very interesting model in Battle Revolution. Oh, it is actually your favorite Pokemon game? I prefer XD because XD gives you the battling aspect, but it also gives you the a story, which Battle Revolution doesn't give you, unfortunately. And if you do not have any of the mainline Pokemon games, if you don't have any of the DS Pokemon games, then Pokemon Battle Revolution is kind of pointless. As in with Colosseum and XD, you don't even need the GBA games. they are still very good games, standalone games, so to speak. Oh crap, I think I did a collision there. Still find it funny that Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl has the GBA slot feature, aka if you put a Pokemon game into the Switch's non-existent GBA slot will wait, what? So they ported that over, the fact that back then you could transfer GBA Pokemon to your DS game, and they just didn't take that out? Wait, seriously? Oh my god, really? They have so much money, how can you do that? That's just so unprofessional. It's funny, yes, but it's still unprofessional. Shouldn't happen to, like, how much money do they make? They make more money than Star Wars, for crying out loud. I think they're one of the highest grossing franchises on the planet, so definitely no excuse for that. Best graphics in Pokemon, and that crap was done in 2007. Yeah, it's kind of disappointing, isn't it? Oh, 2006 in Japan, yeah. Can't say too much about Bat Revolution, never played it. I mean, I would recommend doing so if you do have a Wii. You know, you can homebrew and pirate it, and then you can, if you have the DS games. Oh, you never had a Wii game? Okay, then. I mean, you can still do it on but if you don't transfer Pokemon, it's kind of pointless. Ilka has worked with Game Freak since Sword and Shield, but yeah, they made Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl, which, to be fair for them, was their first ever fully developed game. Yeah, but then why would they give such a momentous task to a game studio that hasn't made games yet? Like, why not bring Genius Sonority back? You know, the ones who made XD and Battle Revolution. And the Stadium games on 64. I mean, they had experience, like really long experience with making Pokemon games. Like, why not use them for that? Let's go Zoril in 2025. All in caps. Diamond, Pearl and Platinum had a GBA slot feature, so you could encounter Pokemon when you had a GBA game in the slot. Ah, that's what you mean, okay. Yeah, they just copied the code exactly, because the very first version or the build of that game, if I remember correctly, I kept reading about reports saying they had the very same glitches as the original Diamond and Pearl games, which, wow, that kind of screams laziness. I mean, I do appreciate that they wanted to keep it very close to the original, but, you know, you don't remake Kanto games and then you say, okay, put Missing No in there and all the other glitches. That's not really how that's supposed to go. This is a cool thing you can do. You can change your sentences in Battle Revolution and what your trainer says, yeah. I also have a soft spot for Battle Revolution. Ah, I do get an encounter. Okay, good. It's not a shiny, but I'm still trying to catch it because I want to calibrate. I should stop being so lazy with calibration. Okay, you don't want to be in the ball. How about now? No? Only nice thing I can say about Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl is that it's probably the easiest game to make ROM hacks off since Gen 3 Pokemon, since it's entirely written in Unity. Oh, that explains why I have seen hacks. Like, someone made a non-chibi hack of Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl. I thought that was interesting. Even though the chibi aspect doesn't really bother me, I don't have the like, that is not a problem to me. Okay, so Adamant, of course. And you're level 26 in your male. Let's set initial advances to 15,000 so I don't have to scroll too much. 26. Okay, what is that frame? 15,460. Alright, that seems to be... Wait, before I do that... Oh no, that one is even later. Oh wait, there's another one. 304? Oh, they don't have the same hidden power. You know what? I'm gonna do the hidden power thing. Just to make absolutely sure that which one I hit, because I can't tell. It's not called hidden power for nothing. Which also sucks. Why did they take that out of Pokemon? Why did they take away hidden power? I don't get it. All they could have done is maybe up the power or keep it at 70, which they did previously, and then they just canned it. I don't understand why. Let's go annoy the Kecleon lady again. I was expecting Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl to be the best game ever, and I had to have crap like the Sevi Islands from Fire Red and Leaf Green. But I'm a coping idiot. Wait, you expected the Sevi Islands in there? Why? Those were part of Kanto, not Sinnoh. We also now know that the chibi models weren't planned at all. They had fully fledged full models for everything, and they later decided to use the chibi stuff. I wonder why. Not that I really mind, but I do wonder why. What's your favorite legendary box art of every gen? Gen has no box art legendary. No, those, they use the starters. Okay, let's see. Macht es ein Feuer? Fire? Okay, so neither of those frames. Let's see then. Huh? This late? Really? Let's put initial advances at 0. That always baffled me. I just keep getting very strange results when I do Rock Smash RNG. Like, really freaking late. It seems to be wrong. I don't know. Something tells me this is wrong. Chibi style doesn't bother me too much, but knowing we could have gotten the big model is just a gripe. So the mod that I saw probably just used these models. Are they still in the game? Like in the data, they're just not used? Gen 2 Lugia? Yes. The Groudon, you think that one's... I mean, yeah, they just stand there. I actually think their designs are wonderful, but... You know, Lugia and Ho-Oh, at least they had a cool pose. Was a dynamic pose. I do have to say Gen 3 doesn't really deliver on the box art, but... I mean, box art isn't really the most important thing after all, so... Doesn't really matter too much. And then the Alga. And then Gen 5 Kyurem White. Then Xerneas. And then Necrozma Duskmane. Hidden Power is technically still in the game, it's just exclusive to Unknown now. Ah, okay. That still doesn't make any sense, but oh well. Lugia's pot belly be nice. I don't know, I was coping. It's not a front, I'm just asking. It would have been nice. I mean, they should have added the Sevi Islands to Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee. I think that would have been really nice, but they just didn't. I don't know why. I also don't like how they only have Kantomon and Melmetal and the other one, the Evolution. Why not have every Pokemon? I just don't get it. There's literally no reason. I was 11 in early 2021. I don't know how to tell you. It's all good. No need for explanations. You can feel about that however you want. That's your right. Gen 8, they're both ass. Gen 9, they're both ass, but in caps lock. Full model are still in the data and pretty much take most of the space. Yeah, that's just... like, why would you do that? Why? It just doesn't make any sense from a programming or game design perspective. Literally, it just takes resources away. It took time away from development. And now it takes away space that could have been used for something else. It's just like they have every single Pokemon walking animation in Sword and Shield and they just didn't use it. So they could have followed you, but they just didn't do that. Potbelly, my singing monsters. Okay, what do I get now? Nothing. Okay. I do wonder if... oh, actually, Pineco is now 50-50. If you don't mind, I'm actually trying for Pineco now. I do want the Shuckle as well, it's just... I get such strange results when I calibrate. I still don't understand why. No, shiny Pineco? Oh, never mind. There we go. Adamant. Oh, any gender? Okay, there we go. I thought for a second, wait, that is not correct. There we go. Imagine something like this for a game with all regions. Galar, Kalos, Hoenn, Sevi, Kanto, Johto, Unova, Paldea, Sinnoh. I wonder if a all regions game would definitely work. I think they need to really master doing one region perfectly first, and then we can talk about having every single region in one game. At least, I think so. I mean, it would be nice having every single region. Oops, what the hell am I doing? And, that would definitely be nice, but... I mean, at the state that the Pokemon games are in now... I don't know. You tell me. Hey there, Kaiser Karmazin. Welcome back to the stream. How you doing? Hopefully doing good. Did you have fun with your friends, or is that still in the future? Because it should be either morning or early midday for you. We also know that Ilka or ILCA, whatever, changed the following Pokemon speed to, I guess, make it more realistic. And Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl has the worst following future. I've seen some Pokemon are so slow. You really have to wait for such a long time until they even come. No, like, until they even catch up to you, which... Okay, so you're telling me that snake needs that long to catch up with a human? But it can battle? Like, I don't know. That kind of breaks my suspension of disbelief, if you know what I'm saying. Gen 8 for me is weird. It's either Origin Arceus or Zacian. Origin Arceus? Game with monsters that make music. MSM Composer actually was what I experimented with music in 2022 before moving to BandLab. Ah, I wasn't even aware of that. Yeah, Mario Paint for SNES, in a way. Pokemon MMO with every Pokemon available in a dynamic ecosystem within their respecting region. Yes, Cosmic Cam. I mean, you know that really well as I do. We have a concept, so to speak, for a Battle Revolution spiritual successor. And we're looking to make maybe a very long, like a game design document, like a video to demonstrate how that would look like a mock-up. It's not an actual game, but we would animate like 3D animations and show, hey, this is how Pokemon battles could look like. And imagine like a Pokemon Revolution sequel, or Battle Revolution sequel, where you could connect every single Pokemon game Like, you could connect the Game Boy games with that, you can connect the, even Pokemon Go, anything that ever came out, and you can battle. Like, that would be, our working title is, or our title for that is Tournament. We call that Pokemon Tournament because we think that would be the software to use, like, for example, during actual tournaments or like world championships. Because a trainer, like the battles, they look kind of lame, no? I mean, back then, I get it, we didn't have the technological capabilities to have a very dynamic battle with the battle area actually being destroyed when they use Hyper Beam or something like that. But nowadays, they don't have that excuse anymore. You hung out with them for a bit? Oh, day's just okay. And I hope that the next day will be better then. And I see Shuckle. Oh my god, I'm so stupid. I am such an idiot. Okay, I'm gonna do that again. Never mind that, I realized I didn't hover above Sweet Sand. Okay, I'm gonna try one more time for Pineco and then I'm gonna go back to Shuckle. You want a Pokemon Conquest sequel? I never actually played Pokemon Conquest. My DS fat with Pokemon Diamond, about to meet with my Switch Lite with Pokemon Shining Pearl. Yeah, you could do that with Tournament. Like, we already have so many ideas and we agree with how that would look like. And that would be a dream. That would be amazing. Think of like a modern version of Pokemon XD. As in, you have a main story as well, like a unique story where Shadow Pokemon would return. But you can also connect your very old Pokemon Blue Game Boy game. And you could play against your Pokemon Go team. That would work. Wait, I didn't... What stream did I forget about? I'm sorry, Charmeleon. I don't understand what you're getting at. Which stream? What stream am I forgetting? Wait, what happened? I'm confused. We confused Yana, yeah, but I'm not gonna hurt myself in confusion. But which stream am I forgetting? He doesn't see my stream, but I am streaming right now. And I'm on the... I mean, all is... Huh? Interesting, okay. That is weird. Oh, you see it now? Oh, okay, okay. Maybe it was something on your end. Oh, you had a bad day? I'm really sorry. Sorry to hear that. Charmeleon, have you tried turning yourself off and on again? I don't recommend turning yourself off because we're not machines, and I've heard that, you know, rumors say that once you turn yourself off, you can't turn yourself on again. So maybe don't. It glitched and now that just makes me more angrier. Oh my god. Cosmicam, can you take the missing now out, please? I knew it wasn't maybe the best idea to have that in your apartment, but oh well. I thought it was a good idea. Sorry about that. Oh, please don't be angry. How can I make you feel better? Yes, you could have that. You can have triple battles in that. You can have reverse battles. You can have what are those battles again where you can switch position? So many people tell me I'm a total turn-off. I think that's a different kind of turn-off. Confused. Hurt yourself. Please don't. Why am I speaking like this? It almost sounds like a Russian accent. But yeah, imagine you had a game like this and with the the mini games that you had in Stadium, like something like that. Rotation battles. Thank you, Salmon. But yeah, imagine that would be a game that could be a possibility, but they deny us this. So maybe I said that earlier, Fiery Charmeleon. I don't think you heard it. I'm gonna say it again. Sunkern. Okay, I'm gonna go with the Shuckle again. But the last 2 Wild Wednesdays, those shinies that I hunted for were for you. And I got them. Whenever you're ready to trade, let me know. Oops, what am I doing? Gosh, I'm really tired. My brain is not braining. I know I keep saying this, it's kind of embarrassing. Okay. Good day at first turned absolutely miserable. Oh no. A miserable day. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. That is horrible. I hope nothing too dramatic happened. I hope I can somehow cheer you up. Double battles, in my opinion, change my Gyarados playstyle a lot. I mean, there's definitely some Pokemon that are not useless but bad in singles, and then in doubles or triples they become much better. Isn't it LGM, for example, that alien from Gen 5? Cosmicam really likes that one. It's really good in triples, like really freaking good. But in singles and doubles, no, really bad. And that is just, I mean, that kind of hurts me. I wish every Pokemon had a competitive use. Cool, that's nice. I'll see when I trade again. Yeah, no stress. I hope you're gonna like them. They were made, or they were from my French Ruby, so they have 3 perfect IVs. And I caught them all in luxury balls. Yeah, Volbeat is much better in doubles, that is true. I've noticed that. I love triples. Like triples, that's where I have the best battle streak in the battle tower in X and Y. Or the battle maison, sorry. Like I had a super high streak of over 300 or more. Because I don't know, I'm triples is where I do best. Especially like with a Seeking with the hidden ability Lightning Rod. Even the PC player, like the AI player, they just get really confused by that. Privet Jana, may you be praised with Pierogi and Borscht. Tsar Putinovsky be with you. I don't want Putin anywhere near me. My sister and dog almost got killed by a snake. What? Oh! Almost, though they survived then? Luckily we're unharmed but stressed. Yeah, I can imagine. I would be destroyed, devastated if I heard, oh yeah, your pet and your sibling got killed by an animal. Or just killed, it doesn't even matter if it's by an animal or accident. Oh my god. Then later on I rage quitted off of TF2 when playing with a friend on the game. He was pissed, really pissed at me. Yelling at me for almost 2 hours. Oh, come on. You already went to so much stress and then this? Oh no, you took it? Oh, I'm sorry that. Oh my god, I just can't imagine that stress. Jeez. Okay, I understand why you say you feel miserable. I would... Yeah, that's horrible, right, Saltmon? That is... I would still feel the after stress of that. Oh god, luckily nothing happened. But man, that makes Australia scary with the animals. Snake was right by their feet, and I assume it's a very poisonous or a venomous snake because... Well, it's Australia. Oh god, luckily nothing happened. Jeez. Oh, I also hope you're doing okay. That is really horrible. Oof. That's a lot to take in. I don't blame you at all. I would still, like, just reading that is I can feel my heart rate jumping up. It's like, oh my god, imagine that stress of loved ones, which I count a dog as a loved one because you love the dog. Oh, that's horrible. And then a friend yelling at you, jeez. It was a brown snake, the deadliest snake. It was not too knowledgeable on what snakes exist over there. But luckily nothing happened. Usually snakes are not that aggressive though, they usually are more scared of us, with exceptions of being disturbed, but knowing it's Australia, the people were probably too close to it. I mean, to be fair, you're just walking around and then like you just noticed a snake in the last second. So I can actually, I can really empathize with that. They weren't looking for the snake, right? The snake just happened to be there. And Australia has some scary animals, super venomous. They have a jellyfish the size of a basketball that has one of the most potent poisons on the planet. The jellyfish, jeez. That is also super scary. That's why if I ever go to Australia, I think I'd be too scared to go into the ocean. Because if that thing just touches you, you're dead. I mean, there's an antidote for it, okay? But apparently the poison hurts so much. And it's a nerve-killing agent. So you can actually also just drown by the pain and you can't move your muscles. Like, imagine that. That's horrible. Dog was trying to attack the snake because my sister screamed at it in fear. Yeah, a dog does what a dog does. I mean, that's instinct. Due to it being right at her feet, so I tried to fight the dog. Oh no, it tried to fight the dog back and oh no, oh doggy. Oh, luckily nothing happened. Whew. Oh jeez. Dog owners in general have a challenge with living in Australia, I can imagine. I've heard horror stories of kangaroos just drowning them to eat them. Yeah, kangaroos have a very like a strange habit of drowning other animals. Now apparently they just through the DNA test that I did, I found out, or I found the long lost relative who they, like, from my father's side, they moved to Queensland in Australia. And she told me, I just asked her, hey, just explain how is it in Australia, and she's like, oh yeah, my cat got killed by a kangaroo that drowned him. Oh yeah, I'm not the only one. Everyone knows someone whose dog or cat got killed by a kangaroo drowning them. And that is, jeez, scary. If that bite connected, that's all it takes, I imagine. But luckily it didn't happen, so I absolutely understand your stress right now. Can't imagine how horrible that must feel. But be happy that it didn't happen, and that your sister and your dog are still there. For snake venom, you don't have enough time to get the antidote. I can imagine. You only have minutes, 20 minutes at most, yeah, that's very tricky. Heard somewhere that hamsters are illegal to domesticate in Australia. Is that true? I don't know. I think Australia and the US are countries I don't want to visit. I do want to visit them. I mean, with the US and with that stupid orange Hitler being in power now, maybe not. And Australia, I also want to visit that as well, but I can tell you I would be very scared of the animals there. Really freaking scared. Just by that aunt of the 5th degree telling me that the cat got drowned, and someone from our astronomy club was in Australia. And like, imagine just waking up just casually waking up, not thinking of anything, and then, oh yeah, there's a cassowary outside staring you down. You know? Cassowaries are probably one of they're like ostrich-like animals, they're birds. They're the closest thing to a raptor dinosaur that we have nowadays, and one swift slash of their claws can disembowel you. They're very scary animals. Australia's the Minecraft hardcore of real life. I mean, yeah, when it comes to animals, absolutely. Sister and brother loves to walk our dog every day, but we have to deal with town dogs and snakes. Oh yeah, you also have dingoes, don't you? And other canines that are wild. But yeah, I will never forget these pictures of that astronomy club dude saying, oh yeah, I just woke up and I heard some weird noises outside, and then, oh yeah, it was a cassowary, and he... For some reason, that cassowary really wanted to get inside the building. And imagine that, I mean, they can outrun you, they can just kill you really easily. The dogs are everywhere and have to take special routes to avoid them. But if you take it too far away from the town dogs, you eventually probably run into a snake. Oh, just town dogs, so not even feral dogs, just other people's dogs? So, dogs can just run around freely in Australia? That is a weird thing. I guess it's just my European me talking, but for example, in Luxembourg, having a dog run around unleashed is illegal. You can get fined for that. And you can get into serious trouble if you get caught. In America, I would be too scared to do the mishandling of guns. Yeah, I would definitely be scared of that as well. On the streets in Australia is just filled with wonderful critters that are eager to welcome you in the world of death, yeah. Not even dingoes or anything like that, just big dogs running around town. That is such a clash for me. Which can easily hurt our dogs, which our big dog just tries to fight. Oh, your tone is awful at keeping... Oh, that's horrible. They don't get in trouble for it, okay, because... Like, I think it was last week, actually, where someone had a dog just run around in Luxembourg, and then the police came, and they were like, oh, why can't I do that? Dude, it's illegal. That's a law. You are not allowed. Unless it's in a very specific dog park, and even then... Some specific dog breeds always need to be on a leash. Always. Like some fighting dogs, I think like bulldogs. And there even there's talks about banning bulldogs and other breeds altogether. I think cats are the bigger problem in Australia as far as I know. Because cats have unalived about 80% of Australia's animal population. To be fair, I mean, I love cats. They're one of my favorite animals, you know. But I have to be honest and say they're kind of destructive. I mean, they're little killing machines. They're very efficient at killing. And they just decimate the bird and other rodent populations everywhere, not just Australia. And if they get their dogs put down because they killed a random dog, no one in the town cares because they will just buy another. Oh my god, that is horrible. Yeah, I know, unalived, I know. I think you can say kill on stream, but not in a video or something like that. It's weird, I still don't get it. Yeah, you rank the Gen 4 games, Bat Revolution, PMD2. Diamond and Pearl, Platinum, Heart Gold, Soul Silver, and Ranger. And then Rumble and... Well, Ranch isn't really a game. At least I don't really see it as a game. It's like a storage. It's like Pokemon box, you store them there. I've heard from some Australians that I talked to in hardstyle festivals, like Climax. Apparently there's some suburbs in Australia where you're pretty safe, but that's like 2 cities apparently, and then the rest you should actually be kind of scared for your dogs or your cat. In Germany it depends, but it's not illegal here. We also don't usually give the fault to the dogs. Usually we give the fault to the owner who raised the dog. Same in Luxembourg. Yeah, I've heard. I bet it depends on the Bundesland. As far as I know of Germany, some things are different depending on the Bundesland. I know some things are really different in Bavaria as opposed to, I don't know, Rhineland-Palatinate, something like that. Did I forget anything? Let me see. I don't think so. Yeah. No Gen 3, DS, GameCube and GBA games. Hey there, Exiled Revenger. Welcome back to the stream. How you doing? Hopefully you're doing good. Yeah, they have all different laws. I mean, we kind of have that in Luxembourg as well, where every county has different laws, but those are usually only with building codes. And that's pretty much it. But man, that... I'm so glad that nothing happened to your sister and your dog. I'm okay just chilling. That's good. I like it when my viewers say they're okay. But man, that is... Whew. Hopefully you can wind down from that. I can't imagine the stress right now. At least where I live it's illegal to crop dogs, for example. Because it's animal cruelty and unnecessary. AKA Rottweiler kind of look cuter now. Oh, you mean the cropping of the tail? Yeah, that's also illegal in Luxembourg now. It didn't used to be illegal all the time. I don't know when it became illegal, but I also think that's a good thing. Oh, you like PMD more than XD? Okay, interesting. I would put Box over Channel because Channel is just a toddler game. And Box at least, I mean, it's not really a game, it's a storing software. Trose, I've never played that one. Pinball, I don't know. I prefer... With Pinball, I have an interesting relationship. I love Pinball when it's a machine. But when it's a video game, I find it very boring. I think what I like most about pinball is the sounds they make and the vibrations they make. It really, when you do it with a machine, you kind of feel it more, and that is kind of lost on a video game. Yeah, the ears, cropping the ears and tail. Yeah, that is also illegal in Luxembourg. No, was it made illegal in 2010? Some states still allow, which is just... Oh, like in which ones? Box over pinball over channel. I mean, channel is just... Channel feels like if you are watching TV with a toddler. And that's it. And it's like always the same things. I am on the camp of I hate that Pokémon just say their names in the anime. I think that's really stupid. No, stupid frame hit, I don't need that. I really hate it. I would vastly prefer if Pokemon just made animal noises or just monster noises, but not saying their names. That literally does not make any sense. And I really don't like it, and it just... When you hear Pikachu, Pikachu every single time, at one point it's just like, oh god. At least I think so. Maybe that's a hot take. I went to London today, it's busy as hell. Isn't London always busy? I hope you enjoyed your trip to London. I've never been there, definitely want to see London for myself once. I have been to the UK, as in I've been to Scotland, but that was it. I've never gone back since. want to take the Eurostar ones, that must be fun. I think some areas in northern Mecklenburg-Vorpommern still do it. Volbeat should just go bzz bzz bzz. I mean, yeah, that would make sense. Like, just them going, Volbeat, Volbeat! No! That, after the fourth Volbeat, I just think, shut up, please. The neighbor of my parents, a very disrespectful AfD voting. Oh my god. Yeah, AfD, that already tells me everything I need to know. Has a cropped Rottweiler with anger issues. Really the cliche there. Yeah, you don't like that dude? I already don't like the dude and I don't even know him. For those of you who are unaware, AfD is or AfD is like a really far right party in Germany. I would even go as far and say it's like a really borders Nazism. I mean, I'd never vote for them if I were German. We unfortunately also have that equivalent in Luxembourg, unfortunately. And I never voted, I mean, I never voted conservative in my life, why would I? The F does he say Volbeat with a Ness voice? Scotland is amazing, I love it up there. Yeah, Scotland was breathtakingly beautiful. The people were really down to earth and very friendly. The only things I didn't like were the weather, but that's fair. I mean, UK weather isn't known to be the best. And yeah, the food. I don't know what it is, but it was bland. Maybe I'm just way too much of a European princess. I mean, I live somewhere where I can get amazing food everywhere. And I should maybe realize my privilege in that. I mean, AfD is a neo-Nazi party. Yeah, I think so as well. F-Nazis, very based, exiled revenger. Yes. I hate Nazis. I actually, like, in yesterday's stream at the end, you could hear me go really angrily rant about fascism because I freaking hate it with every single fiber of my being. They are rich AF and get sponsored by the US and even have a lot of members from the sovereign member. Yeah. I mean, of course they get sponsored by US fascists. I think they shouldn't even exist, honestly. They're anti-democratic. Same goes for the Luxembourgish version. Like, we have even more. One is the ADR. They're pretty conservative, but they splintered off because there's one dude who said, oh yeah, the ADR isn't conservative enough, which what the hell? And now we have De Conservative, just means the conservatives, and they're not the conservatives, they're the Nazis. I mean, if you read that program, it's just crazy that something like that is allowed to be elected. And you can already guess which haircut that dude has who started the that party. And funny fact, that that family who started that very right-wing party in Luxembourg, my dad keeps saying how annoying they were. He had one of those F'ers or MFs, whatever, in his class back then, because he did go to school in Luxembourg, not in Italy, and they just kept being really freaking racist to him. They said spaghetti frieser, which translates to spaghetti eater, but that sounds kind of sweet, but they kept saying, oh yeah, get out of the country, we don't need you here. It's crazy. Like, that still exists. My grandparents, what did they fight for? Porky's house is themed for Earthbound because I hate myself. Well, I have like a video game music 24/7 8-bit and 16-bit live stream, and I do like just like the themes that they've been playing now. Even tried storming our capital once because they don't believe Germany is its own country. Yeah, I remember that. When was that again? That was crazy. Like in Berlin. Yeah, we hate Nazis here. Nazis are not welcome. Nowhere. They shouldn't be. You know, the saying goes, if we don't make it dangerous to be a Nazi, then they'll make it dangerous not to be one. So, as you know, the paradox of tolerance. Do not tolerate intolerance like that. That will not work. It will shoot you in the foot. Unfortunately, the AfD is on the winning side in Germany right now. Yeah, I've seen the results. It's really disgusting. Even though they are losing with the younger people, but the old people outnumber the young still. Oh right, that was 2021. Put that theme on for the lols. Alright. I give in. Or Pokey's house because only 49 seconds. Hey there, Kinox, welcome back to the stream. How you doing? Got off of work? What's up? I mean, I'm streaming. I'm kind of tired today, but other than that, I guess I'm okay. I'm doing good. Just had to take 2 naps today during the day because I didn't sleep well. Genuinely terrible people. Well, except for Picky. I mean, it's not really Picky's fault. He's born into that hell spawn of a family. All right. Generally terrible people, absolutely. And the AfD as well. Tell me about it. The work was pain today. Oh, well, that's not good. Hopefully you can wind down a bit. How's the hunt going? Well, no shiny until now. Gonna spark real quick. Some shiny oddish. When someone called me and my mom the black N-word, what? I mean, I don't know if you're black or not, but why? Why would you do that? What is it with people just casually throwing slurs around like they mean nothing? You're shiny hunting Mudkip right now? Nice, good luck for that. On what game? Torchic, best Hoenn starter. I am team Mudkip and I always will be. More like Gloom? Oh, it's more potent then? Or are you saying Gloom because it leaves you, like with spit coming out of your mouth or something? I don't know, I'm just joking around. Jeez, it's worrying me. That right trend is definitely, it's not only happening in Germany, it's happening pretty much everywhere in Europe, and I know where this is going. I mean, other than them, I've actually read history books and other accounts from back then, and it's not doing, doesn't look good. Welcome back, Kaiser. Racism is bad, kids, independently of who's doing it. Yep. It is just racism is bad. And fascism. Just, I am better than you because I think so is a stupid ideology. Hey there, Ahmed. Welcome back to the stream. How you doing? Playing the ROM hack of Omega Ruby that adds all the Pokémon. As in all the newer ones of the newer gens. Nice. Weimar 2.0. Most effed up thing is the bus driver didn't even do anything. Oh my god. That is messed up, let me tell you. I mean, there was a time where Irish people got called white or inside out negros. Like, imagine. That is also crazy if you think about it. Today I saw a video of Eminem. He was criticizing Trump. Based Eminem. Man, I need a smoke. Well then, no one's stopping you, Kinox. What bus driver thing? What happened? Oh, yeah, he got... Exiled Revenger got called the black N-word in public. And he was in a bus, presumably, and... Yeah, that is just really... insane. No, you can catch everything in one game and trade evolutions got changed. Ah, okay, okay. Running out of cigarettes, but I think I'm done. That's why I'm glad I never started with cigarettes. I was late to the stream. I was making coffee and cheese. Cake with strawberry and coconut. It's in the... Oh, you're making me hungry, Ahmed. And there's no such thing as being late to the stream. You come and go whenever you feel like. You're back into making music. Nice. Are you working on a piece of composition now? Yeah, that's messed up. What happened to Exiled Revenger really messed up. I don't get it. Are people just becoming more like crazier? Or what is it? You know what's also annoying? Although not as badly as anything else that has been said in the chat, but trying to give away my washing machine, and then people say, oh yeah, I'll be there by 18, and then no one shows up. I'm like, wow, I plan my day around that, and then no one comes, thank you. That is really annoying. Nothing new in my life but trying to learn Dutch and improving myself from studying. Oh, that's nice. Do you know, are you someone who learns a language first by hearing it, so audibly? Or by reading it, just like I am? Or by speaking it, yeah, phonetically? Because that is as a polyglot, that is a tip that I give everyone who wants to learn another language. Figure out which type of language learner you are. And once you figured that out, then learning a new language is definitely easier. Yeah, racism sucks, I mean... I think we all agree on that. Working on my third album, which is hopefully gonna have more views than my first two. Oh, you already made albums? I wasn't even aware of the first two. Like, what genre are they? I'm gonna give that a listen. And feel free to post that in my Discord and the music channel. Don't be too shy, or maybe the creative channel. I actually want to see what other people create. I want to give people a platform for their creative endeavors. I think that should definitely be supported. Bad thing that happened to me most recently was me having a debate with my teacher, and my other teacher out of nowhere calls me selfish very aggressively. Sounds like you've beaten someone and they ran out of arguments because the 16-year-old teenager made a better argument than the adult. I think that's the case, actually. No? You know, when they run out of I mean, I've had that happen to me as well when I was a teenager. And then just adults, oh, you're arrogant, oh, you're this, you're that. Like, you're attacking my character, you're not attacking my argument, which is a fallacy, and that already shows you everything you need to know. Yeah, there's some awful people out there, definitely. Try to, but my mom stopped me. Generic MIDI. I love MIDI. I'm never gonna stop loving MIDI. I learned English because of watching movies and YouTubers. I'm trying to do the baby oil technique. What the hell is the No, actually, I don't need to know what the baby oil technique is. Generic amateur BandLab MIDI. Hey, I mean, you can make amazing creations with free software. Oh, your first one was where did you upload it somewhere? I actually want to give it a listen. Was debating about the fact that since I'm as much of a classmate as the others, that I should be allowed to bring my phone at school. Wait, so let me get this straight. Other students at your school are allowed to bring their phone with them and you don't? Because if that's the case, yeah, that's favoritism and that sucks. Kid throws a good argument, adult lack of respect. Yeah, exactly. It's pathetic when they do that. I mean, at least, you know, I gotta give that to my parents. Sometimes we had debates and I said something and they were like, oh wait, okay, touché. And that was good. That showed me that you should just be, that you should have debates in good faith. And sometimes, I mean, I get it, as an adult, sometimes kids say the dumbest things, but also adults can say the dumbest things as well. That's just human. And again, nothing. Second one was posted on August 9th, 2024 on the BandLab and August 13th, 2024 on YouTube. Okay, then I'm definitely gonna check that out. It started because my support teacher wanted to. For no reason. So all the others can and you don't? Oh, those are the things that make me furious, let me tell you. I mean, I've had psychiatrists tell me apparently that's a autism thing. Of having a very strong, maybe a extremely strong sense of justice. And usually I'm a very calm person, but things like these make me really angry, let me tell you. Irate even, not just angry. And that is BS, I'm sorry. Hey there, Fat Boys Gaming Nonsense, welcome back to the stream, how you doing? Yeah, smash that thumbs down button. Back when I was in high school, it all depended on the teacher whether or not we had access to phones. Yeah, when I went to high school, smartphones were new, and we were not really allowed to have them in class, but we were only allowed to have them in, like during recess or something. Been around that my whole life, I'm not gonna be like that with my kids if they can convince me. Crap, great, yeah, exactly, that's how it should be. But you know, some adults, they perceive that as I don't know, an attack to their ego or something when a kid is right, and they're not. It's pathetic. Using it as much as my other classmates, they get away with not doing jack crap at school and I don't, yeah, that's unfair. It's either all or none, exactly. You could use phones in school. If caught in class, you'd get yelled at. Well, there's worse. But Saltmon, what the hell? Is that just... Are they just picking on you? Did they just pick you as a scapegoat or something? No hate to my support teacher. My parents are behind this too. I stay true to my principles and I don't hate my parents. Yeah, I mean... If your parents would be terrible, I'd understand the hate. But yeah, stay true to your principles. That is definitely a good life, I guess, a way of living. It means the kids, it's thinking, yeah, exactly, that is a great thing, that should be supported, that should be encouraged. Not shamed. Let me tell you, I made some adults back then really angry because as a kid I was just as I am today, just really freaking maybe a bit too honest. And I just said, "Oh, you're wrong," and they got really angry. But it wasn't a thing of, "Oh, look, I am right and you're not." No, I was just, "Hey, I wanted to inform you that you are mistaken," and I literally didn't do that for an ego battle. I don't care about that. Oh, your parents think that you hate them? Well, I mean, being a teenager is usually a pretty complicated stage where the relationship with your parents can be a bit harder than usual. Can I get a shuckle now? You know what would be wonderful? A shiny one? No? Okay. Oh boy. There was that day my mom victim blamed the whole day about me hating her, supposedly. Okay. That is weird. No, I'm sorry for that. Besides, I've been there. I really don't want to do the same crap my mom... Yeah, exactly. That is the thing. You know what, the ex-friend I sometimes talk about? I mean, I really hope that he doesn't have any children, because I know he's just gonna repeat the same mistakes his dad did. To be fair, narcissists don't make for good parents. They're the worst parents you could get. But, and he's one, so that's why I actually cut contact. And to be honest, it actually could be him who disliked all of my videos. I mean, in terms of pettiness, there's nothing more petty than a narcissist, let me tell you. Thinkunux can back me up on this. I mean, I don't care if it's him or not. I mean, that is pretty pointless if you do that. That just drives the algorithm. Thank you for the clicks. But yeah, I literally don't understand people who had horrible parents and then they just do the same thing. Like, why? That just furthers the cycle of abuse and hatred. Completely understand how it feels to be little, young and vulnerable. Exactly, like, everyone was a kid at least once. Can't they think back and realize how it was back then? Or did they just forget about it? I'm back on my coffee and my cheesecake. Wow, you're drinking coffee this late at night? What a brave man. I bet that cheesecake is really good. I love cheesecake. I mean, to be fair, I love cheese. Who doesn't love cheese? I guess vegans, but cheese is love, cheese is life. Look at what the others are experiencing right now, and I feel like my struggles are invalid and I'm a spoiled. Nah, it's that is normal, but you know, that's actually kind of a logical fallacy. There's always someone who is more miserable than you, but that fact does not invalidate your pain. It doesn't invalidate your misery. So don't fall into that kids in Africa trap. It's BS. Your feelings are valid. Your feelings of, hey, I feel like I'm not treated fairly, that's absolutely valid. Even if there are kids out there or teenagers who are treated even worse than you, it doesn't matter. And it is normal, so no worries. Don't want that for my kids if I have them. Yeah, exactly, same. I'm still saying it. Most people who have children should never have them. Like, I feel like most people are like, oh, everyone, you know, at one point you get married and then you need kids and a house and all that. No, like, live your life. Whatever makes you happy. We shouldn't have milestones for life, for the life. There's no such thing as the life plan. And it's much better to regret not having kids than to regret having them, because once you have them, there's not really any going back. And from people I've talked to who could feel that their parents didn't want them anymore, apparently, like, they all, or pretty much all of them, developed depression, and they were messes, like psychologically a mess. That really did a number on them. So, I mean, I luckily didn't have to experience that, but like that is horrible. No kid deserves that. No one asks to be born. Birth is inherently a non-consensual action. Like, you literally can't consent to get a consciousness, obviously. That doesn't work. And I see that as a reason why you should definitely think, really, you should think things through. Do you really want a kid? Do you know what that entails? It's not the wait 18 years and then they're done. No, that's a lifelong commitment. I still don't understand that philosophy, let's say, of, oh, when they're 18 you should just F off. Like, no, that's your kid. Shouldn't you love them? Shouldn't you be there for them? How could you be so heartless? To be fair, that's where I really got the Italian mentality of family. The family should support each other. My opinion in love is, I want a person in my life to guide me as I guide them, someone I love with my heart before my dick. Yeah, ideally, I mean, that is what I do in the relationship with my husband. I support him, he supports me. A relationship is not just one guy takes everything and the other person gives. No, it's a give and take. Everyone needs to work. You both need to work for the relationship to work. Your family invalidates your feelings a lot. Yeah, I can imagine. I'm sorry. You feel numb, to be honest, in the dating topic. No interest. Your ex really hurt. Yeah, I can imagine. I mean, I hope that you'll be happy, regardless if that means you're gonna be single or not. And as I said that multiple times on this channel, I know one person who is asexual and single, and he's one of the happiest people I know, honestly. Like, he's living the life. I'm kind of jealous. I mean, not jealous as in I want to destroy his stuff. No, I'm happy for him, but I'm still like, wow, look how happy he is. Now, I don't want to be single. I wouldn't trade my husband for anything. But, you know, okay, I found mine. I found my partner. I got married. But maybe that's not the true path to happiness for everyone. And by getting married, I never saw that as an act of peer pressure for others to do that as well. You do whatever makes you happy. That's the most important thing. I believe love will find me if I don't need to look for it, because love is like a fart if you try hard. Yeah, actually that's, yeah, you can say that. That's how I found mine. I didn't really try. You should just live your life, and then one day you're gonna find your person, and if not, maybe you don't need another person to be happy. I mean, happiness looks different for everyone. Whenever I get into a fight with my mom, she always uses the "I gave birth to you" argument. Oh, congratulations for having sex. Wow. Congrats. I'm not gonna lie, I never understood it, because whenever she used that argument, I just thought to myself, well, I wish I wasn't born, so what's your argument? Oof, oof. Did you tell her that once? That's a pretty... I mean, that hits hard. But yeah, I mean... yeah, giving birth is not, like, that's a biological thing. It's like pooping. It's not the act that's important, it's how you deal with that. I mean, how many mothers are there who birthed so many crotch demons and they don't even take care of them? That's not a good mother. I helped her in the lowest, she left me in her highest with my bleeding in my oh my god, that's horrible. Well, at least I can tell you this. Kinox, at least you didn't get married to her, or like, yeah, imagine she did that when you were married to her and sharing kids in a house. That would be even worse, so I would say you dodged a bullet there. Already got the message that I'm of no desire for women? No, I mean, I'm very certain that there's women out there who would be interested in you. There's a couple of billions of us, you know. And you just live in one specific part in the world. You can't really get to know all the women in the world, that's not really possible. At least if you would speed date for 1 second, like 1 woman per second, then after 1 billion women you'd be like, that would take approximately 31 years. Yeah, work on yourself. That's actually another great advice that I always tell everyone else who keeps asking me, how can you have that relationship, what are you doing? Work on yourself first. Because if your foundation is stable, then that is a huge advantage if you are in a relationship. I'm sorry, I'm back. What are you sorry for, Exalt Revenger? Welcome back. I'm fine now, I want to be alive, but that was back in the past. Yeah, I also had a phase where I wish I wasn't born. Was in my past as well. Now I count myself in a way lucky because I could have lived a miserable existence. I mean, I know that sounds silly, but my spawn point in Luxembourg, that's easy mode. I could have been born in an impoverished nation. I could have been born as an insect that just got crushed violently, or I could have been born as a zebra and then got violently killed by a lion or something. And those are things I don't need to be afraid of. So I'm actually pretty content now. I actually count myself really lucky. I'm like, wow, I'm a human. I'm a creature that doesn't have to fear for their life every single day. At least not in a very brutal predator will come and gush me. And I'm born into a healthy body. I don't have any debilitating illnesses or anything like that. Got born into one of the wealthiest countries on earth. So now I'm very thankful for what I have. Never told her that because she'd get all super maternal despite in the past having never been there for me. So it felt very fake. Yeah, I get it. Either way, can't stress that I'm stable right now. That's good. So you are stable right now is what you're saying. Trying to save up and treat myself when I can. Yeah, that's good. My mom and dad are amazing. They literally try their best for my family, and they're amazing, yet they still feel guilty because they think they didn't do good enough. Yeah, I think that's a good parent thing that you always... My mother is also an amazing mom, and she's still saying, oh, maybe I wasn't doing good enough. I'm like, Mom, you did your best. And if I look around with stories of other mothers, I'm like, wow, I won the lottery, honestly. I'm gonna head out for now, very sleepy during the stream times as of late, so no, that's alright. So thank you so much for being part of the stream, and hopefully I am gonna see you in tomorrow's stream. So until then, have a good one and good night. And as you know, do not let the bedbugs bite. May the force be with you. I know back in Chile, women have never liked me. A few, but I was never popular. I don't know about women in Chile, but don't just see women as one big... Like, we're not one monoculture. There's so many of us. There's billions of us. This cake might be the best thing I've made, and I can't get a taste. Well, I'm glad that you made such a great cake. Feel free to post pictures of it in the Discord if that is still possible. If not, maybe you've eaten it already. Anyway, I try to suppress all those feelings if possible. Never used them and they've gotten me hurt in the past. Suppressing feelings is not good. That does not help. That makes things worse, actually. Usually it does. So maybe try to work on them. You don't need to master all of them in one day. Give yourself time to work on them, but suppressing feelings, that will bite you in the butt at one point. Well, it will flare up and then it's gonna be worse. Trust me, I'm speaking from experience, unfortunately. I do not recommend swallowing feelings and just never dealing with them. Iraqi people are very strange. They're very friendly yet very stupid, okay? And they act like a-holes when I say the R word. Most of my people are very arrogant. I don't know, do you know every Iraqi out there? To be fair, because of things outside of their control, like the US meddling in their affairs, I guess they're not as educated as they should be. And I can't really fault them for that. But yeah, a-holes are everywhere. Even in privileged Luxembourg. I'd even say that the average Luxembourger is kind of stupid. Like, we have so many resources and yet they think they're like geniuses, and no, they're not. And they tend to be really jealous. Like, if someone is better at something, then they immediately bully that person. And that just, like, we should stop bullying out talent. That just is shooting ourselves in the foot, basically.
You're listening to Rhythm and Pixel.
I would say there are few good Iraqi people there, and especially in my family, since we are civilized and agree a lot of people are very poorly educated, they have no manners. I mean, we have very well educated people in Luxembourg and they have no manners either, so... Chileans are the same way. As in arrogant? No manners? I mean, I don't like talking about one entire nationality like this. I don't know every Luxembourg, it's just I'm talking from my experiences, of course. I mean, I did get heavily bullied. And like things like, you're stupid, but I'm not. You're ugly, I don't think I'm ugly. It was just jealousy. I mean, everyone I know in Luxembourg who has a particular good thing about them, they just got bullied because of jealousy. It's really pathetic. Oh, why are we humans like this? Can we just not be friendly at least? I wish we were more collaborative rather than competitive. If we were more collaborative, that would elevate our species to much better levels in my opinion. I don't really have a problem against competitiveness, like in a vacuum, I guess. But it's just the form that it takes now and like nowadays, I'm not a fan. I don't know what you think. We F around a lot and yeah, Chileans bully it. Oh, very classist, oh my god. Well, that sounds like Luxembourg. It's like, oh, you're too poor for that. Oh, I'm so much better than you. Wow. Congratulations for being born to a mother who had a lot of money. That must have been an achievement. Wow. Like, why didn't everyone think like that? Like, next time pick a better spawn point, I guess. So ridiculous. Iraqis are masters at bullying. Oh, that doesn't sound good. Argentinians are arrogant as well. Okay, maybe I'm biased. All the Chileans and Argentinians that I talked to were really sweet and open-minded people. But then again, most of them, especially Chileans, were from like a Climax, like that hardstyle festival. And they were really, really sweet, really nice. Bros. Very open-minded. Had some really nice discussions. Just exchanging how is life like in Chile, how is life like in Luxembourg. So you don't think you're gonna go back to Chile then? I mean, I know that you have plans potentially to go to Europe. Bullying is a big problem in Luxembourg, still is. And that pisses me off, honestly. I hate bullying. Like, why do we even bully? It's just so pointless. And then they wonder when there's like, when teenagers go crazy and then they kill off people. Like, maybe we shouldn't hurt them so much and push all the buttons until they go insane. Not saying that bullying is the only cause of that, but still. Gonna visit Chile, Europe and Japan, that's the plan. Oh, Japan, definitely a dream destination of mine. I don't want to live there, but there's so many places in Japan I want to visit. You know, before I bite the dust, before I end my, or before my existence and end my existence, sounds like I, you know, no, that is a poor choice of words. Wanted to say before I inevitably can't live anymore because I'm not immortal. Honestly fail to see a future to myself. Can't imagine myself doing a job and getting paid 9 to 5. Honestly, I completely understand you, but luckily not every job is a boring 9 to 5. There's other things to do. Oh, your friends are going to Japan? Japan, nice. Where exactly? Come on, Chuckle, can you be blue, please? No, not even a single encounter, wow. Bullying is definitely pathetic, yeah. It's just... And then the teachers, they don't do anything, and they don't know how... I mean, do you know how many years of therapy I needed to go through just because of bullying? It's horrible, it breaks you. And they say, oh, just ignore them, that doesn't help. It doesn't help. I've tried ignoring them, it really doesn't help. All ignoring your bullies does is they try harder. At least from my experience. And it really does a number on your mental health. I mean, I still sometimes... I would say nowadays I have self-confidence, but I still sometimes have self-doubts where I don't need to have them, you know? Where it turns out I was right or I actually was doing good. And I wasn't seeing that because there's still that little voice in my head saying, no, you suck, you're stupid, you're here, you this, you that. I hate bullying. Ah, welcome back, Saltman. Oh, she's going with her mom. Oh, she didn't tell you where. 10 euros seems good. 10 euros for what? It depends. You got into a lot of fights. In primary school, I did so as well, but not because I wanted to, and I did not initiate them. But like, imagine how much of a coward do you like? Imagine 5 guys fighting 1 girl. Wow, you're very brave. Gotten my ass kicked and kicked ass. Yep. Trying to be more financially responsible by giving myself a goal with money. 1 euro and 80 cents a day. Ah, yeah. I know you're saving up money for black. No, it was white too, not black too. You're weak. I mean, not everyone needs to be like One Punch Man and super strong. I'm the worst male in PE and have a calcium deficiency. Well, with that calcium deficiency, you can do something against that. You can take calcium. You're also overweight. I mean, I don't mind that, but I don't know. Is that like a thing that you think it's because of a disorder, or is it because you don't move enough or you eat too much? I'm in good shape, not gonna lie. I better not comment. I'm very privileged when it comes to that. I can eat candies and chocolate and I am still in an amazing shape. Friends my age, they start to really gain weight. I don't have that problem at all. So I got a genetic blessing in that aspect. But I mean, I never use that to, you know, to boast or say, oh, I'm better because I'm a better person because I'm in good shape. No, that's BS. That doesn't mean anything. Oh, sorry about that. I could not stop that sneeze. And apparently I do dad sneezes. I always jump scare my husband when I sneeze. Trying to eat more healthy, trying to reduce the candy, getting tedious. And junk food, yeah. It's because I don't take gym or crap like that, but gym's too expensive. May eat a lot too, but I'm trying to eat less. I mean, you don't need to go to the gym. You can just try moving more. Or, you know, always taking the stairs. Take small steps. Take the stairs instead of the elevator. Maybe don't ask your parents for a car ride. Maybe go there by public transport or go walk there if it's possible. Sneeze cannon. Bless you, thanks. Holy F, you blew my eardrums out and I jumped legit. I'm sorry, Keenox. I have a very loud sneeze, I know. My husband reminds me of that every day. He's like, oh my god, I jump scare him every single day when I sneeze. Or, well, once I sneeze, he just jumps and goes, Jesus Christ. But it just comes out of nowhere. It's just the sneeze. I don't want to hold it in either because that's not good. And you should never close your nose while you sneeze. You can actually burst an artery that way. You don't want to do that. Bless you, thanks. Sorry for scaring you. Not the first time this happened whilst on stream. That felt like a flashback. I guess now everyone's awake, huh? My husband keeps saying if I knew Pokemon attacks, one of them would be roar. He keeps saying my voice is very loud if I really try to scream or yell. My sneeze is like a shotgun, it kills people. Hachoo! I love dry sneezes, I hate non-dry. Yeah, I don't think we need to explain why, but definitely. That was a dry sneeze. But it just crept up, I can't stop it and I won't. You must be a girl, cause I'm always in. Ha! Okay, this chuckle thing is definitely getting it's kind of ridiculous. Maybe not as ridiculous as the Phoebus thing. I was so certain that I would get it yesterday, but for some reason, nope. Keep missing the frames for some freaking reason. I don't even understand why. Learn spit up and swallow without stockpile. I would learn explosion and self-destruct too. My ability is damp. So, wait a minute. If you have the ability damp, as in a Pokemon has it, can they use explosion? Technically, well, just following the logic of the game, they shouldn't be able to. In short, I'm completely useless. Oh, Salmon, that's only what you think. I don't think you're useless. And I don't like that notion, or just that line of thinking, of, oh, I haven't contributed anything yet, so I'm useless. No. Like, we got put in this world not to work. We are in this world because of so many freak accidents. The universe itself might actually also be a freak accident. So just enjoy existence. You don't have to prove anything to anyone. Oh, I did see the Elden Ring trailer. That definitely looks really promising. Really nice. Okay, can I at least get a chuckle now? No? Nothing? Nada, niente, null, nichts. How disappointing. Come on, at least give me one shiny, no? Oh jeez, it's already past 11. Holy crap, where'd the time go? Kinda unreal. When I stream, I'm usually pretty time blind. Being tall is not important. Look at me, I'm a dumb idiot who is 6'2", but I don't know anything about making mode like you. You know how to make a Pokemon Emerald mode. I can't even imagine me doing such an amazing thing. Oh, mod. Okay. Hey there, James. Welcome back to the stream. How you doing? Oh god, you're drunk? Wait, did you actually have 15 Jaeger bombs? Wait, seriously? Okay. I better not read that, because I think that will be swearing again. You got high, James. Well, not high, but drunk. I'm tall and still can't pull. That's entirely my fault. I'm no incel. Yeah, no, incels are just... I mean, they give us women the fault, but... Like, that's not... Like, how is it my fault that you got no game? And don't blame me. Have you tried having a personality and washing yourself? I mean, I'm talking to incels, not you. You got two high people. Yeah, James, are you okay? I actually have to confess, I don't know what a Jäger bomb is. I assume it's something with Jägermeister, but like, what is a Jäger bomb? And why did you drink that much alcohol? Just be careful, right? I hope you're okay, James. That's the first time you come into my, like, what is up with people taking drugs and then watching my streams? I mean, you do you, right? But that's interesting. I still don't know what a Jäger bomb is. What was your favorite character in the trailer, Radan or Millennia? I mean, just from how they were presented, Radan. Enough Millennia uses dexterity Thief versus Radan, who used straight. Yeah, that's why I personally preferred Radan, because I prefer intelligence. I'm not a fan of Faith. I wonder who, like, his name is promised consort Radan. Who was he promised to be a consort of? Oh boy, James. So apparently alcohol makes him say C. What is happening? Are you okay, James? That's the alcohol talking, isn't it? Ask me questions about my video game interests, aka Mario, Pokemon, Undertale, and Ace Attorney. Okay, out of all of these game franchises, which one do you think is the best? No matter how much I drink, I'm still sober. Emir, I know where I'm. Are you sure? That doesn't seem very sober to me. I mean, to be fair, you can't even type correctly. Do you have double vision? Jeez. I hope you're okay though. No, his name is Radan, but Michaela told Millennia to kill him so that he makes Radan his consort by force. Ah, okay, now I get it. Radan didn't want to become Michaela's consort. Okay, that makes sense. Back having a smoke, the joint was alright. You got back with the joint. James here is freaking drunk because of Jäger bombs. Can someone explain to me what the hell a Jäger bomb is? I mean, from the name alone, I know it has probably one component is Jägermeister. That much I can logically conclude myself. But like, what is the bomb part? I don't really want to Google that. As much as I'd love to say Pokemon, I'd say Ace Attorney has the most consistent quality, as every game is at least great. Oh, yeah, I get it. And out of all of these, which game was the first that you played? Oh, now it's a cigarette. I wonder how expensive they are where you live. In Luxembourg, there's no taxes on cigarettes and alcohol, and that's why all the Germans and the French people and the people from Belgium, they drive here to buy that like en masse in bulk. Which, I mean, I would understand. Same goes for coffee. That's why I always buy coffee in Luxembourg. Jägerbomb is a cocktail, apparently, okay. Mikela is an evil character who literally acts nice, but is nothing but evil monster who wants to make a world full of love and compassion, but with no freedom. Ooh, that sounds really scary. Those are really scary people. They act like really nice in public, but once you get to know them, they're monsters. That's very creepy. Bourbon, I think, okay. I've been playing Mario since I've known what a game was. Okay, so Mario was your first entry. I mean, my very first video game was Kirby's Dream Land 2. That's why that game has a special place in my heart. It always will. By the way, I don't feel like I'm as much of a dick anymore. I think it's because I'm not at school. Oh, because of that Reddit thing, you mean? Oh, you mean school is making you be worse? Oh, the OG Mario Bros. Was your first game? Nice. I mean, that was one of the very first games I've played as well, the OG one on the NES. Wasn't my NES, of course, was my father's, but I still have that, by the way. Really nice. It was that cartridge where it had 3 games, or 2 games. It was Mario Bros. And Duck Hunt. Stupid dog. Well, at least he's in Smash Bros. Now, so I can beat the crap out of him, but... Man, that dog. Always laughing at me. Imagine like having a dog as your partner and he isn't a partner at all, he just laughs at you. Like, okay, take the shotgun, do it better then. And I'm gonna bring the ducks, whatever. Was your cousin's NES? Just hate how Millennia says she never knew defeat, though her battle against Radahn was a loss. Yes, she got what she wanted, but it wasn't like she beat him. Yeah, she was a coward and she ran away. That is the defeat. But she doesn't want to... I mean, in character writing terms, that's actually pretty well done. Because she's in denial. She's, she doesn't see that as a defeat. That was like in 2008. Oh, mine was a bit earlier than that. And by a bit earlier, I mean like the 90s. Played Super Mario Bros. In the mid-2010s on my dad's NES. That I mean, I still have that NES. I'm really fond of it, and I'm gonna keep it. Like I'm never gonna sell that. I was 5 in 2007. How old was I in 2007? 13? ...2007 was the year when I went to high school. MOHG is another character, or Mog, I guess, who I love so much. He was hated because people thought he was a PDF file. Oh. Because in the lore he kidnapped Miquella. Turns out he was being mind controlled, but oh, I see. I played, quotation marks, Mario Kart Wii ever since it... Why played in quotation mark? Cherish my 3DS my grandpa bought me that I bought Ultra Moon. Can't wait to play it. Oh, that's sweet. Yeah, if you hack your 3DS, we can trade over Pretendo. I'm still gonna keep all the shinies that you have on your wish list for as long as I need. I mean, I got more than enough space on Pokemon Home. I don't mind. I have a photo of myself taken in 2011 on my Wii. Oh, that's cute. I have a photo of myself being 6 years old and playing on the Game Boy Color. First anime? Ooh, gotta think back. What was the first anime I watched? Oh, that's a very good question. I don't know actually. Oh, was your grandmother? Oh, sorry. Oh yeah, it was grandma, not grandpa, my bad. I actually don't know what the first anime was. I watched many of them. They were on a lot of channels back then, like on German and on French channels. Okay, those weren't 6 beeps. Let's try again. Pics of when you were 4, as in playing a game, or just... I mean, the picture with me at my youngest was literally me being newborn. And my father holding me. Like, I even have that, you know, that newborn cheese. That layer of grease that you have when you come out of your mom. I know that sounds kind of ridiculous, but yeah. That's the youngest. I must have been, what, a couple of minutes old. Salmonella? Salmonella, that sounds like salmonella. The bacteria. And also kind of sounds like a like an Ace Attorney name. Crease on a 17-year-old Maya. Oh yeah, it is. Never mind. It is an Ace Attorney name. And then suddenly wants to make Pink Princess average movie director in Japanifornia. Yeah. I don't know what, like, what is their obsession with underage girls? I'll never understand that. Mine was the OG Dragon Ball, and yes, back in 2007. Grew up with anime. Trust me, Chileans are weebs. Yeah, I've noticed. Like, a lot of Latin Americans are weebs, apparently. Yeah, I can't answer that question. I don't know what was the first anime I watched. The one character I hated so much in Elden Ring is Radagon. He literally married Renala just so that he can break her heart to cheat on her with himself or Queen Marika, the goddess. That's a dick move. You need another cigarette? Are you like Snake? Keep smoking those cigarettes. Isn't he an avid smoker? Solid Snake? Don't know about the clones if they also smoke. In 2007 I also watched Death Note with my cousins. Yeah, I remember watching Death Note around that time as well. Maximilian Galactica, what a name, tries to get with a 16-year-old while being 21. Yep, red flag. Oh, was that the case with the astronauts? Liquid doesn't smoke and Solid is not sure. But Solid definitely smokes. Like, isn't there literally a loading screen or a pause screen where he smokes? And I know in the NES game when you smoke, I think it takes away health. 2007 is when it came out. Definitely, yeah, right. First the manga and then it got released as an anime. Oh, that was the circus case, my bad. Oh yeah, that 16-year-old in the really nice fuchsia outfit. Yeah, poor girl, I felt bad for her. That is really freaking creepy. To be fair, that's also really realistic. I mean, I got so many, I mean, I still do, but I remember as a 12-year-old getting catcalled by men. Like, what the hell? I'm a kid still. Why would you catcall that? Godfrey's my favorite non-demigod in Elden Ring. He's the only person who respects you as a player, and he's an honorable warrior who literally got cast away just for defeating his last enemy. That sounds really cool. And yeah, that already sounds like a character I would also like. Come on, give me a shuckle at least. Okay, I missed that one. Do that again. Ben Woodman manipulates 16-year-old into having a crush on him via his... Oh yeah, that case. Via his puppet, yeah. Also a creep. He went enemies because he killed everyone to the point there was no need for him. Oh jeez. Naked Snake / Big Boss smokes cigars. And Venom Snake smokes cigars and vapes. Yeah, I'm also a huge nerd. Maybe not for Metal Gear, but for other stuff. This channel is a nerd-friendly space. You can geek out however, or how much you want, it doesn't matter. Go full geek mode. I permit it. Okay, can I at least get something this time? Victor Kudo is thankfully not a PDF file, but he has a maid fetish. Yeah, I mean, I don't want to king shame then, but let's hope he likes his mates not underage, you know. Godfrey is also full of muscles. Literally, the man is full of muscles. He literally takes off his clothes and he throws his axe to fight you with his hands in his second phase. Okay, that's very manly. Like, I don't need weapons, I can just use my raw strength to destroy you. He thought Maya was too young, thankfully he has standards. Well, then let's not king shame him then. Also, upon beating Godfrey, he literally tells you, brave tarnish thy strength, befit a crown. That's very metal, as you would say. Yeah, it is, it is. I think just saying something is metal, I think that really conveys the idea, no? Okay, game, can you know, one good blue shuckle, that would definitely be nice. At least one. Blue shuckle would be nice, yeah, definitely. I think that's probably gonna take a while. But as you know, I never give up, and every single shiny I set my eyes on, I got them all. So one day I'm definitely gonna get the shuckle. And then, once I'm done with this Safari Zone, then the next one will be fire red and leaf green, or in my case leaf green. And yet another a nothing. Well, that doesn't make sense grammatically. Got this, Yana, thank you. I just need to be persistent. I mean, at one point definitely I'm gonna get it. I just need to be persistent and I need to be patient. One day we're gonna see that wonderful blue shuckle, let me tell you. Alright, I think this is gonna be the... Yeah, that's gonna be the last reset then. Close to midnight. And then I think I'm gonna hit the hay. I mean, tomorrow is a Sunday, but there's still stuff to do. Got the Smeargle, Umbreon, and a whole team of Platinum. Persistence and patience are key, yeah, definitely. Especially when it comes to shiny hunting, so also for you, Saltmon, just hang in there with the Anarif. One day you're gonna get it. Should I hatch the egg at the end? I could do that. I can just hatch the egg and then I know what was inside. And then, what was your thing again, Saltmon? You said it was gonna be a Swablu, no? Yeah, hatch the egg, or I'm gonna do that. Just as an extra, I guess. Imagine if the egg turned out to be a shiny, that would be so funny. Queen Marika from Elden Ring is just like the Jews? Okay. In the sense her people got killed by the horn scent. Just like the German, and then got strong and she decided to kill everyone instead of... Oh, okay, I get what you mean. Definitely, I can't think of what the hell that Pokemon is. Would be epic if the egg was shiny. Definitely. I don't think it's gonna be shiny. I still need to get that egg RNG manipulation thing going. Still haven't got good results with that because I really want to do that on Easter. Hatching shiny eggs. Like shiny Eevee. I mean, once I get the egg thing going, I can basically hatch every single hatchable Pokemon in Generation 3. Today I saw a video of Israeli people making fun of that. That Palestinian people, honestly, I mean, yeah, obviously, you got a heart, you got empathy, that's why your blood is boiling. That is horrible. Jesus Christ. That is... How much of a psychopath do you need to be, honestly? And that is a rhetorical question, of course. I know that how sick in the head they are. They wouldn't be doing this if they weren't, honestly. Okay, no need for this poll anymore. Alright, 10 seconds. The moment of truth. And what do I get? I get nothing! Woo! Okay, time to hatch the egg. Hate how we Arabs are being dehumanized. Yeah, I really feel you there. That is horrible. We're not perfect. Who is perfect? No one. We don't deserve the hate. Yeah, that absolutely. That is just BS. I'm sorry. Okay, going to take a Macargo with me, because that speeds up the hatching time. There you are. Magenta, hahaha, isn't that funny? I know it's not. Okay, and then I'm gonna fly. Always go here to hatch eggs. And then I guess I can switch bikes to speed up the process. And let's see what's in that egg, because I legitimately completely forgot. Like it was on my Pokemon box file for God knows how long. And now I'm very curious as well as to what will hatch. Starting with Pokemon Emerald, if you have a Pokemon in your party with Flame Body as its ability, that will speed up the egg hatching process. How about we do a voice chat where we all watch Elden Ring lore with funny videos? It would be fun, trust me. Yeah, that's true. We haven't had a voice chat in a while. That is definitely true. But when I asked for, hey, when should we do a movie night, not enough people really want to do that, I guess. I'm tired AF because of work, not gonna lie. Am I allowed to know what your work is or what it entails? Okay, the egg should be hatching any minute now. I like that in Sun and Moon, where you had that box thing where that island thing where you could put the eggs in the hot spring and that would hatch them automatically as time passes. I think the reason why I love Rodan more than Millennia is because he's more lovely as a person than her. Yeah, from what I've seen, definitely. Had to wash a crap ton of dishes today because the dishwasher got fired. Oh yeah, washing dishes is definitely tasking, absolutely. Ah, there we go. What is it gonna be? It is a... Oh, okay. Well, there you go. That is what I got. What is your gender? Your male? Alright, so this has been the stream for tonight. Unfortunately, no shiny. Well, that just sometimes happens. But I hope you had fun. And hopefully I will see you in tomorrow's stream. Same thing. Safari Sunday then. And as always, thank you so much for being part of the stream. Goodbye and good night and have a good one.